Hi everybody, welcome to the Viva Resource Center. My name is Pilar and I will be guiding you through today's yin practice. So for today's yin practice, I highly recommend that you have some props to support you throughout class. So any pillows that you have, a folded up blanket is always great as well. And you can start off by actually sitting on your folded up blanket if you have one and finding a comfortable seated position. And once you found your comfortable seated position, we'll bring our palms down onto our knees for a little bit of grounding energy and gently allow the eyes to close. Taking a deep breath. Taking a moment to bring all of your awareness into yourself. Letting go of anything else that's happened today. Letting go of anything that's to come. And starting off by noticing your breath, your inhales and your exhales. Notice how your breath feels in your body. And it can take some time to find your breath, so be patient with yourself as you tune into your breath. Now start to make your inhales a bit deeper, allowing your chest and belly to expand as much as they can. And long exhales out, letting it all go. Even longer than your inhales. Deep inhales in. Long exhales out. Now start to bring your awareness into your physical body. Noticing how you feel, how your body feels. And starting with your feet, notice if you're gripping with the toes, start to soften the muscles of the feet. Relaxing the legs, softening the hips, and lengthening the spine, lifting the chest up towards the ceiling, opening the chest as you draw your shoulder blades in towards one another. Lengthening the back of your neck, bringing your chin parallel to the ground. Allowing your arms to hang heavy. Softening the jaw. Softening the muscles around the eyes and in the forehead. And at this time, I invite you to set an intention for your practice, an intention for your day. Calling in anything that you're looking for, or letting go of anything that's not serving you. Take another deep round of breath, breathing that intention in. And now slowly start to flutter the eyes open, coming back to the room. And now take a deep inhale as you start to make some circles with your hands, rolling out the wrists and stretching out the fingers. Start to slowly reach your fingertips up towards the sky, eventually bringing your palms together in prayer. Take a deep inhale here, lifting the chest a little higher, slightly lifting your gaze. And as you exhale, bring your thumbs towards the back of your neck. Deep inhale, reach your prayer up high. Exhale out, thumbs towards the back of your neck, lift your elbows high. A few more times here, moving with your breath, inhaling as you lift, exhaling as you lower. Keeping your head back in space, neck aligned with the spine. Once more here, deep inhale to lift, and exhale to lower the thumbs towards the back of your neck, holding it here. Lift the elbows and chest a little higher. And now grabbing for your right elbow, slightly pull it back, sliding your right hand down your back. And again, making sure the head isn't getting pulled forward, so keep your head back in space. Take one more deep inhale here. And as you exhale, reach for your left elbow, slightly pulling it back, sliding the left hand down your back. Take 2 more deep rounds of breath here. And on your next inhale, start to reach your hands up to prayer overhead, and exhale to release the fingertips down towards the ground. Now bring the back of your right hand down onto the ground, and inhale, reach your left hand high, press the left hip down into the ground, and reach towards the right. Keep your chest open here, bring your left shoulder down and back, and you can look up at your hand, straight ahead or down towards the ground, like you're hugging a big beach ball here, keeping the chest open and not sinking into that right shoulder. Let this feel good, so find what feels good on your body here. Take another deep round of breath as you reach to the side. And then now slowly rise back up, this time bringing the back of your left hand down to the ground. Inhale, reach your right hand high, press the right hip down. And now start to reach towards the left side of the room. Deep breaths here. Really filling up your lungs as you inhale. Long exhales out. Take 3 more deep rounds of breath here. Reaching a little bit further as you inhale, grounding your hip down as you exhale. And now slowly release your hand back down to the ground. And slowly tuck your chin in towards your chest. Roll your right ear towards right shoulder. Let your head hang heavy to the side and open up the chest, bringing an outer rotation to your shoulders. Slowly start to wrap your left arm around your low back. And grabbing for your left wrist, slightly pull it towards the right. Creating a little bit more space in that left side of your neck. Breathing deep. Take one more deep round of breath here. And slowly release your fingertips back down to the ground. Roll your head forward and then slowly roll left ear towards left shoulder. Let your head hang heavy to the side. Breathing deep. And slowly start to wrap that right arm around your low back. Grab for your wrist and slightly pull it towards the left. Really keep your chest lifted here, trying to avoid any rounding back in the spine. Notice where you might be able to release a little bit more. One more deep inhale. And exhale to release and come back to center. Now from here, take your left leg long out to the side and bring your right foot in towards you. Take a moment to anchor both of your hips down to the ground as evenly as you can. And then inhale, reach your right hand up towards the sky. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, start to reach towards the left, and you can rest your forearm down on your thigh. If you have pillows or props, you can bring them underneath your arm for a little bit more length and support. Find the right position for your neck, so if you want to look up or down towards the ground, and make sure that there's a little bend in this left knee. So if you need to, you can put a rolled up little towel underneath your knee, or just keep it slightly bent, not locking it out. You can close your eyes if you'd like. Really tune into that sensation in your side. Tune into how your breath feels as you inhale. And if this gets to be too much on your arm, you can bend at the elbow, bringing your hand behind your head. Keep your elbow lifted high. And if that's still too much, you can release your hand altogether and just give yourself a nice gentle massage in the side. Find whichever variation feels best for you. And you can also prop your head onto your left hand if you want to release the head a little bit more. Take one more deep round of breath here. And then slowly start to rise back up. Find your long spine and bring your right leg out to the side. Bring your left foot in towards you. Anchor the hips down into the ground and inhale to reach your left hand high. As you exhale, start to reach towards the right side. Again, option to rest your forearm down on your thigh. Keep the chest nice and open here. And there's a lot of options here, so find what is best for you. If your head starts to feel heavy, remember you can prop yourself up on your hand, on your fingertips. If your arm starts to feel heavy, you can release your hand behind your head. Keep the elbow lifted. Notice your legs here too, making sure to not build up tension in the hips. Notice if you'd like to take it a little deeper for the last few rounds of breath. And now slowly start to rise back up, releasing your arm, lengthening the spine. Now bring both legs out directly in front of you. If you're not already sitting on a folded up blanket, this is a good time to do so. And you can also have a folded up blanket or towel underneath your knees if you have a hard time keeping them slightly bent or if you feel any pressure in the knees. From here, take a deep inhale, reach your fingertips up towards the sky, lengthen through the spine. And exhale to slowly start to fold forward over your legs, coming into your caterpillar pose. Release the neck and head. And just landing wherever you land for today. So not trying to pull yourself forward, not trying to force anything. Relaxing the shoulders, letting your arms be really heavy. And you can bend your knees as much as you need to here, so really listening to your body, making sure you're not feeling any pain or strain in the knees. At this point in the posture, perhaps noticing if you'd like to take it a little deeper, maybe folding forward a bit more. Now slowly start to press yourself up to a long spine, stacking the shoulders back over the hips, and now keeping your right leg long out in front of you. Cross your left leg over the right and aiming to stack your knees on top of one another, but it's okay if that doesn't happen. So just having that intention, and then bringing your left foot in as close to your right hip as you can. From here, roll the shoulders down and back, and take a moment to just notice how you feel here. Notice if you feel any sensation in the low back, any pain. If you do, then you'll want to stay right here. But if everything feels okay in the low back, then you can start to fold forward. And if you have any props, you can place underneath your head so that you can rest your head down. Otherwise, just letting your neck and head hang heavy, letting your arms be heavy too. Releasing through that left hip. And practicing breathing into your back body as well. Deep breaths into that space between your shoulder blades. Visualizing that your shoulder blades are spreading like wings each time that you inhale. If the posture ever becomes too much, you can slightly back out of it as well. Now slowly start to drag your hands back, stacking your spine up one vertebra at a time. Your neck and head come up last. And now bring your left leg long out in front of you and cross your right leg over the left, aiming to stack the knees and bringing your right foot as close in towards your hip as you can. Take that moment here to just notice how your low back feels, really lengthen through the spine. And option 2, stay here or start to walk your hands forward, coming into your half shoelace pose and releasing the neck and head. Notice if there's any areas of tension that you can breathe that space into, where you can let go. Now slowly start to drag your hands back, rising all the way back up to a nice long spine, and make your way into a kneeling position, tucking your toes in underneath you, and you can manually tuck in your toes if you need to. You can also place a folded up blanket underneath your knees for a little bit more support, and come up into a nice tall kneeling position. If this is already enough sensation in your feet and toes, then you're welcome to stay here, or if you'd like to make it a little deeper, you can come down onto your heels. If you're somewhere in between, you can place folded up blankets or pillows in between your heels and your bottom to create a little bit of space there. Once you arrive at the right position for you, lengthen the spine, open the chest, take a deep inhale, reaching your hands up to prayer, overhead, and exhale as you release the arms, interlacing your fingers together behind you and slightly pulling the knuckles down towards the ground. Hug your shoulder blades together, really opening the chest. close the eyes here, and this is a deep sensation through the toes, through the feet. So really focus in on letting go of that tension. And opening the chest here too, as you hug the shoulder blades together, drawing the knuckles down towards the earth. Soften the forehead, soften the jaw. Open the heart. Slowly start to release the arms, flutter the eyes back open, and ever so slowly start to walk your hands forward, untucking the toes and giving them a little tap, tap, tap behind you. And that feels good. And then slowly sit back onto your heels. So now doing the opposite of what we just did by stretching the ankles. Allow your arms to be nice and heavy here, and then slowly roll forward, bringing your head down towards the ground, coming into your embryo pose. And in your embryo pose, breathing deep into your back body. Allowing your back body to expand with every inhale and melting everything down against the ground as you exhale. Allowing the spine to be nice and long. Releasing the shoulders and the arms. Take one more deep round of breath. And then bring your palms down onto the ground and slowly press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Bringing your palms up towards the ceiling, resting your hands on your knees, and gently allowing your eyes to close. Taking a moment to breathe in this connection that you've cultivated between your breath and your body and your mind. And taking a moment of gratitude for yourself for showing up to your practice today. Now slowly reach your hands up to prayer overhead, gathering up all of that gratitude for yourself. And bring your prayer to your heart center, taking it with you throughout the rest of your day. Namaste.